My project is based on a book called Stunning Males and Powerful Females. The author is Christina Sunardi, and she is an associate professor in the School of Music at the University of Washington, and she will also be the next chair of the music department. She has been studying and performing Japanese arts since 1997 in both Indonesia and the United States. Her research areas include performers, identity, spirituality, and ethnography in Indonesia. Her work, including this book, focuses on the articulation of gender through music, dance, and theater in the cultural region of East Java. This book narrates around East Javanese dance, and here I listed the types of dances she talks about in the book. In the first part of the book, she focuses on cross-gender dance. She describes women who perform a male-style dance called Grimo Tayub, which has higher arm positions, wider leg stances, and larger head movements compared to female-style dance. She also interviews males who perform female-style dances. Those males were called Tatak Ludrak, and they usually perform a female-style dance called Grimo Puri. In later chapters, Dr. Sunardi distinguishes between female-style dances and male-style dances from their histories and current perceptions. Baskalan Puri and Grimo Puri are usually performed by females, and Grimo Lanang and Baskala Lanang are usually performed by males. Throughout the book, the main argument remains constant and appears in every chapter, which is that through the continuous transformations performers have made to tradition, they have been negotiating culturally constructed boundaries of gender and sex, sometimes reinforcing these boundaries, sometimes transgressing them, sometimes doing both simultaneously. The themes of the book center around the following ones. Gender boundary is the most important theme, including both the onstage and offstage boundaries for males and females. And Dr. Sunardi often uses the situations of performers to imply the gender issues in the entire society. The social expectations on performers are also a huge part of the book. Those expectations are often opposite to the actual desires of performers, and some of them have to change their behaviors to accommodate themselves to the society. For example, some male performers had to quit female-style dancing due to social and family pressures. Cultural polarization is also an important point, and it explains the meaning of this research. Since previous dances were not recorded and were only orally passed down, some gestures disappeared or changed, and Dr. Sunardi's research allows some of these dances to be documented. During Dr. Sunardi's field research, she collected information through formal interviews and casual conversations. Since the topics and themes for each chapter are different, the people she consulted with are also different. As we can see from the table, people who appear in each chapter are experienced and professional in those specific areas. For example, in chapter 2, when talking about females who perform male-style dances, Dr. Sunardi interviewed different people who had performed these dances and experienced some level of social pressure. Besides the dancers who provided credible information, other factors also contribute to the credibility of Dr. Sunardi's work. She referred to a lot of previous researchers to back up her argument. For example, she extends her point on the relationship between gender and the past from Sarah Weiss's article. She also shows her understanding of Japanese culture. She stayed in the region and learned from local teachers about dances to personally experience the atmosphere. Her use and explanation of numerous Japanese vocabularies also adds to her authority. Moreover, there are many photos in each chapter, including those of performers and of music scores. Last but not least, she admits the possible errors in the research because the people's memories may deviate from the truth as time passes. And she says that she carefully chose which part of the interviews to be included in the book, and that shows her conscientiousness. And that's the presentation of my research project. Thanks for listening.